I want to join the Marines.
Tell me what you know about the Marines.
Guns, fighting, shooting, training.
Let's go now!
Getting jacked. You're probably gonna die in it.
Marine Corps is a 911 force, ready to go fight tonight.
If another nation declares war on us, these Marines will be the first to go.
I'm a grunt, someone that's gonna do exactly what they're told. But we think too. We have feelings, all right?
We're gonna be sailing around for the next 2 months, and we have to go through training exercises to make sure that we are fit to the task.
The average lifespan of an employed machine gunner is like 7 seconds. I want to outlast that 7 seconds.
The training that the U.S. military does is extremely dangerous.
And you got to think that the adversaries out there are doing the same thing. They are practicing right now to kill you.
A big part of you wants that conflict. You want to know that you have what it takes.
After a while, it really just becomes about your boys.
I didn't realize that until I started losing friends, because unfortunately I have.
With how advanced weapons are getting, never has a battlefield been more lethal.
We're in contact, we're in contact.
There's always that underlying tension. Is everybody ready to fight?
I can't think of anybody to be more ready than us.
All right, that's the trailer, guys. What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comment section, because as I'm watching this, guys, I can't help but think like, man, the Marine Corps has always been good when it comes to promotion, right? When it comes to putting their best foot forwards, whether it's the uniforms, the posters, the recruiters, them in the Navy, they do a really good job at recruiting, at essentially showing young men like what professionalism looks like. They do an awesome job, right? And this is no different, guys. Like, I'm looking at this video and I read some of the comments that were on Netflix page. And again, guys, I agree with it. It's a good recruitment video, right? Because what they don't show you, and no fault of their own, right? Someone that's been there for 20 years, have experienced several different things, fighting alongside Marines. I can tell you one thing that you'll never see is fascinated with the covert world of special operation, the dark arts. Upon retirement, I decide to travel to some of the places that I only used to read about in intelligence reports. And the common theme there, guys, coffee. So what I'm doing with Dark Arts Coffee Company is I'm importing coffee from some of the places that you might not care to vacation. The recent batch that I have is from Medellin, Colombia, and I'm capturing the entire journey, my entire journey down there on the back of a QR code that you can scan so you can see the path that the coffee took, my journey to Medellin, so you can enjoy it just as much as I did. My name is Dorleus, owner of Dark Arts Coffee. I'm a first-generation Haitian immigrant and a retired U.S. Army Green Beret. I look forward to seeing you at darkartscoffeecompany.com. The dark side of the job. Watching this documentary, you're probably going to see all the flashy lights, all the cool stuff, the uniform, traveling, being on a boat, having fun, joking around, being with your buddies. But what you won't see is the strain on your family. What you won't see is the death of your buddies. What you won't see is the PTSD. What you won't see is life after the Marine Corps, right? I'm not saying this to discourage you from joining. I just want you to take a holistic look as you're trying to figure out what to do with your life. As you're watching this show, once it drops on the 10th, you got to look at everything, right? Go speak with a Marine Corps veteran. Learn about the job. Learn about the ugly side of things. Because, guys, the job that is the military is 10% sexy stuff and 90% just sheer misery, sheer pain. Deployments, getting shot at, losing your buddy, dealing with PTSD. That's the job, right? You won't see any of that on this Netflix documentary. A lot of people were talking about the young boy and how messed up the parents were for allowing their kids to want to join the Army at such an early age. I disagree with that statement cold-heartedly, guys. My son is 8 and all he wants to do is be like dad, right? We watch military TV. We talk about military stuff. He asks military questions. Wants to know what major battles I was involved in. Wants to know how I felt about the military. It's completely okay for your kid to want to travel down the same path that you traveled, right? It's your job as a vet to guide them to make sure that they're successful. I don't agree with people out there that don't want their kids to join the military for whatever reason, man. I think it's an honor. I think it's a rite of passage. And if a young man or women want to go out there and test their mettle, by all means, it's your job to equip them with the right equipment, with the right mindset, with the right tools, so they can have a better career than you had. I don't believe in the vets from my era passing on their stigma, passing on their baggages to their kids, right? We shouldn't do that, man. So when I saw that comment, I was like, what do you mean the kid needs a better mother and a better father? No. If he wants to go to war, if he wants to defend his nation, if he wants to be a badass, then by all means, who am I to tell him, no, don't do it, right? Hell, most of the time, they're going to do it just because you tell them that they can't do it or they shouldn't do it, right? That's how I look at it. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this video, man. I guess it's just the current state of the country, right? Because another crazy comment that I saw in this trailer is, oh, I know war is coming when I see trailers like this or when I see documentaries like this, right? I get it, guys. It's a recruitment ploy, all right? They're trying to get the recruiting numbers out. Typically, when that time comes around, documentaries like this starts dropping. However, guys, it doesn't really mean that war is coming. Just because there's a trailer out there depicting Marines doing Marine Corps stuff doesn't mean that we're getting ready to go to war. Doesn't mean we're beefing up to go to war, right? That's not the case at all. So I want you to think about it, guys. Maybe it's just a good documentary. It's going to help with recruiting, but that doesn't mean we're gearing up to go to war, right? That's just my 2 cents about that. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this trailer. Like I said, Marine Corps has always been on top of it, dropping straight awesome videos, all right, putting themselves in a good light, which is why they are, in my opinion, one of the best branches in the United States military.